Hello, and welcome to Offloom. This is a personal project that I've been working on, with the goal being to replace my need for a ChatGPT subscription. Now, this is very ambitious, and it's something that's going to take a lot longer to do than what I currently have, but I do have a very good starting point. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's start with a quick demo.
The capital city of Wisconsin is Madison. Madison is located on an isthmus between the two largest lakes in Wisconsin, Lake Mendota to the north and Lake Monona.
So that was just a quick demo showcasing, asking a simple prompt and that prompt going out to a small language model behind the scenes, and then it coming back with an answer and also synthesizing the speech as that answer is being created. So the next cool part of this software is the ability to create images based off of, the prompt that you send it.
I will get started on that image right away.
So yeah, I gave it a very simple prompt, create a dog laying down in a field of grass, and it was able to generate that image rather quickly. Now, a thing to note is I am running on a 4090 GPU, and this software is smart enough to recognize that and use it. The image itself is generated by Comfy UI. Comfy UI is an open source software. It's something that does have a legal license that requires me to give the source code with my program. And then basically I just run it as a sidecar process. So when my program launches, it launches Comfy UI in tandem. And then any image requests are sent to that via HTTP. And it does all the work behind the scenes. And then it returns the result to my program. So now let's jump into the next part of this demo, which is workspaces. Now, if you're familiar with ChatGPT, ChatGPT has projects, which basically allows you to create your own GPT, they call it. But my alternative is a workspace, and this allows you to not only enter system prompts to give it specific instructions on how you want the model to respond to you, but it also allows you to add in your own custom memories. And these memories are then referenced when you ask the model a question. So while you're inside of this workspace, any memories that you create, they are available for the model to reference, so you're able to give it more information than the model was trained on itself. So let's just showcase that real quick. Let's go ahead and create a chat inside of this workspace and then ask it a question about the memory that I just uploaded.
Bobby, the helpful assistant who loves dogs. I am here to answer your questions.
Now, this isn't the only cool thing about being able to do memories. I also give the ability for you to upload documents. In these documents, you can just upload a PDF at the current time, but I'll add more into it. But as you upload that document, it now, the workspace that you uploaded it to now has memories of that entire document. So the document that I uploaded there was just a basic document that gives you tips on how to write better short stories. So let's go ahead and go into the chat and ask it a question about, what can I do to write better short stories?
1. Start with a clear idea. Before you begin writing, have a solid concept for your short story. This could be a character, a situation, or a theme. Having a clear idea will help guide your writing process and keep.
So I went ahead and canceled the response and also the talking because, well, we don't need to hear everything about it. We showcased that, hey, we are indeed able to ask it questions about that document that we just uploaded. Now, that really is the extent of what this program can do at the moment. I do have a lot more plans on what to do next. For instance, I do want to implement web searching. Now, if we go into this and ask, create a new chat and ask it a question about maybe some NFL stats for this season, it's not going to have a good reply because the model itself wasn't trained on those statistics. It was created before these statistics became real.
Based on the context provided, Jackson Dart has a total of 101 passing yards across the given 12 instances.
See, now that response doesn't make any sense. We're almost 9 games into the season, and Jackson Dart definitely has more than 111 yards for the season in total. So that's where I want to improve this as a next step, is to incorporate web searches into this. Now, I do like to boast that this program is completely runnable offline based on your own computer hardware, but if you're going to use this as an everyday, almost like a Google alternative, like you need web search results. So what I do plan to do is I want to be able to ingest information from the web but I never want to send information outside of the user system anywhere. I want to keep this application completely private to the user so you can do whatever you want in it and no one will ever know what you were doing. So yeah, this thing isn't complete. I got a lot more work to go. There's a lot more stuff I have to figure out and a lot more that I have to implement. But for the time being, this is a really good starting point. Um, yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of how I could, what you would want to see if you were going to use a software like this, I'd love to hear them.